Hey YouTube, welcome to this video. If you're familiar with me, my channel, you know I am a big fan of all the cool wearables, the biohacking tools that can improve our daily life, and especially being an Olympic athlete, performance. I came across a device that is right now available on Kickstarter. They exceeded their funding goals by basically 200%, and it is about to launch, and the final round of pre-orders is there. It's called PONDO. It is basically an awesome app, hardware, and the use of AI that can analyze your gut health and basically give you live hydration and digestion scores straight to your phone when you use the toilet. So I've been in contact with the founders, the developers of this product, because I came across it and I was like, that is extremely interesting. As you know, I use all these fancy wearables to learn more about myself and my body in order to feel better and perform better. I made a bunch of videos on those. So why would I not also do the same, but about my gut health? So with the Pondo device, it's a small device that you hang on your toilet. It adapts for all kind of toilets. There's a little silicone thing that can adapt for your toilet dimensions. And then that thing will, through a little camera, don't worry, it won't actually do anything with those recordings other than use AI to analyze them. And then based on that, based on the color, the shape, the frequency, volume of your feces, it's gonna use all of that information to analyze that and give you a gut score and a hydration score. And it's also gonna help you track those over time and give you better habits in order to base decisions and lifestyle choices to improve your gut health. So the use of AI is brilliant in a way that this camera can just look at your feces, but then thanks to the AI, it can analyze that, compare that to all this information it has, and then give you those scores, the gut health score and the hydration score. But I also think it's super cool that it uses this AI to give you personal recommendations. So instead of using a wearable that can maybe tell you were a little tired today, then this will tell you why you're tired. So it's going to use that to analyze your feces and say, oh, well, this was a little too, say, liquid, or you don't go to the toilet often enough. Why might that be? And it's going to use that AI to give you those recommendations. So it's basically like having a really smart doctor that can see throughout your entire body. So to simplify things, like you have these wearables that will tell you, well, you were a little tired today or you didn't sleep well enough. But figuring out why exactly do I feel that? Why am I bloated? Or why do I have more energy in the evening or the mornings where I don't want it? Or things like that. All these things, all the information we probably have already. Why is that? And then by analyzing your toilet visits, it's gonna tell you. So I've already used some other tools that can give you indicators of this. Say the Nix biosensor will tell you your hydration on your skin, but it won't be able to compare that to your actual intake or to your digestion, where here we're gonna find out why is that. So we have sensors that can tell you, are you hydrated, are you dehydrated, but to what extent? And I think this one is super crucial because, I mean, already from 2% dehydration, which is very minimal, you will see a decrease in performance. So seeing this, being able to tell, was that enough, was that not enough, before you're actually out there exercising, and then you can see it based on your sweat. This will already tell you by what you've been eating, as it sees that, or drinking for that matter, if you're hydrated. Same goes with the lumen that can tell you if you're burning fat or carbs. This one will tell you straight from your digestion. Say if you're lacking energy, maybe you didn't get enough fibers, or if you feel constipated, did you get too much or not enough fiber? Same thing, it's gonna know immediately and give you feedback. Now, one thing that I come to realize, not just for myself, but also reading comments here, one thing that plays a massive role in whether we actually use these cool health tech things. This one, it seems like a no-brainer because it's cheap and it gives you a lot of insight, but often things become too complicated, too impractical to actually use and keep using them. Trust me, I'm an Olympic athlete. It's my entire profession is to prepare for my third Winter Olympics. I'll do anything I can to perform and to improve my health and my performance. But if things are too complicated, it's just, you slag on it when you have a hard day, when you're tired, you stop using it. But this thing is super nice. There are no wires. The hardware is very simple. You plug that pod onto your toilet. It comes with a silicone adapter, so you can put it on any toilet. So you can use it, say, when you go abroad, which I think is where it's really crucial. I think we don't need to look up any statistics, but we tend to have more stomach issues when we're abroad, when we have to adapt for new bacteria, new food, new climate, so even a new bed or new temperatures, anything. And I think that's where it's really crucial, understanding your gut and being able to adapt for it so that you can stay healthy in that way. And it's just super simple to bring along, connects immediately with the phone. There's no sampling, there's no lab testing. So I do think that's where, you know, these things, it's not rocket science. You can do it if you go to a doctor, if you do samples, but having a small device that just clicks onto any toilet and tells you on your phone, and not just tells you the raw data, but brings it into a digestive score, hydration score, gives you specifics on what to change. I mean, that's freaking awesome. Once you purchase this thing, it comes with a battery module, the charger comes with it, the silicone adapter, and you also get access to the app that you'll use together with the device. If you hurry up and order before the end of this month, so November 1st, obviously there's a big chance you're watching this video later, so it's gonna be available in the future, but the Kickstarter ends on November 1st. So I would just get my hand on this thing. I'm already waiting for my own device, and I just wanna hype this thing up because I do think it'll be very, very interesting using when it's available. So order before November 1st, you're gonna get it. It's gonna ship out in January 2026. And I'll put a link here below straight to the Kickstarter. I asked them for the best price they would be able to give me if I was to share this in a video. So that is gonna be that discounted price, which makes it $279 instead of $399. I think that's a decent price for how much information you're gonna get out of this tiny device and the app. And for the fact that once you plug that on your toilet, there's no more work to do, but you will have all that information. And I do think this is something that I know from myself, but also fellow athletes, how big an impact that has had on them when you understand your gut, and more importantly, when you make changes according to it. It's a thing we often don't work too much with, which I understand because it's very complicated getting that information out compared to measuring your heart rate or your breathing. You can't really see what goes on in your whole digestive system, but with this device you can, and it comes at a very low price for that information. Who would use this? Who would use this device? Who should use this device? I mean, we have all these things, the heart rate monitor, power pedal, different wearables, sleep monitors that can tell us so much about how we feel, but we have very little insight in our digestive system, our level of hydration, and that often has an even bigger impact on our mood, our energy, our sleep, constipation, and all of these things we just don't know exactly what causes it or to what extent we're influenced by it. But with this device, we do. Overhydrated, underhydrated, fiber, too little, too much, we'll know. And I mean, you can look this up, a million studies on how big an impact gut health will have on sleep and immune defense, mood, recovery, etc. There's no maintaining cost. You buy this thing a single time and you will have the information available on your phone till the end of days, basically. So just giving my warmest recommendations to this device that I'm personally waiting to receive my own model. It will be pretty exciting. And yeah, click on that link. It's gonna take you straight to the Kickstarter. You create a profile and then you can pre-order this one for shipping beginning 2026. Stay in contact in the comment section below. Let me know your first experiences once you get your hands on it, and I'll for sure make a video once I get the device to give you my first-hand impression of the Pondo. Thanks for watching. Hope you want to subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more interesting videos and these awesome health tech devices that can make life easier and better. See you.